I believe in you. I believe you can function. You can do it. You can get a 3.5 out of 5. Oh, it says I'm live. I see me now. Okay, yeah, pausing that before it blows up in my... Oh, God, here come the ads. No, go away, go away. Abandoned ship. But yeah, there you go. Friggin' armored Guymelf. So, since I had to restart the stream because the stream didn't decide to stream...
You're still not showing up.
Okay, now try refreshing, because it showed up for me. I went to my own Twitch page, and it was like, hey, there it is.
Let's see here.
Do it. I believe in you, Twitch. Actually, no, I don't believe in you, Twitch. I don't believe in you at all, Twitch.
No, I certainly don't. Which factors into... Oh, finally.
We got something?
Twitch factors into my statement, yes, I can see you now.
Yay.
That when you're the biggest, you don't have to be the best.
Indeed.
I mean, here's the thing. We are living in a day when we're going to wake up one morning and YouTube is going to be announcing their shutdown. And it's going to be soon. By soon, I mean sometime in the next 5 years, because YouTube isn't profitable and they keep making choices that are almost begging someone to come in and do what they do and do it better.
Yeah, and
the only reason why YouTube is getting away with all of the shit that it does, not even half the shit, all of the shit, is because there is no competition. Was this game not released in English?
correct. I wish it was. I think this is like one of the few From Software games that wasn't released in English. Also, it was one of the earliest online games for Japan, which very much affects its design, but I still really like it, because this is kind of what I want Armored Core... Not really Armored Core, but I like this more than Armored Core, and wish that they would, I wish that they would release this game again, which there are rumblings of that. Supposedly, someone was talking... Like, the guy at From Software, since they're like, we want to wrap up the Souls series, we're sick of making them, he was mentioning wanting to do a medieval mech game, and I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna bring back Frame Grind, maybe! And of course everyone's like, oh, you mean, so it'll be Armored Core Souls, No, bring back Frame Grind. Because why I like this better?
Yeah, Gel, after a decade of making Souls games, they're going to make a Frame Grind game where you explode if you look in the direction of an enemy. You know this. They're going to make it, and you're going to hate it. I'm just throwing that out there right now.
I'm just saying... Okay, I have a little bit of... Oh, geez, I have to remember my controls. There we go. Even though I was just playing this last night, the controls are still weird because they don't want... You can't use the analog stick. It's, the D-pad... The analog stick looks around. D-pad moves you, and L and R strafe. Now, I just found out, and I need to utilize this, that if I hold both L and R and hit a button, I can do special moves, and that's where my sword combos are. But yeah, Frame Grind is very, very much Dreamcast Armored Core, except not only is it medieval magic armor mecha, but it's all one-on-one duels, with the exception of course, the Squire that he sent out, which I really should kill. Where is that Squire? Squires are the worst idea, because this game has permanent part destruction, So if you break a squire, it's gone for good, and squires level up, and squires are dumb and useless and get broken easily. That's why I always break the enemy's squire, because they get me extra gems. Because, yeah, the way you get parts is when you beat enemies, they drop gems back here, and then you combine gems to get new parts.
You know, my understanding of From Software is they make clunky games that are shit, but nobody wants to admit they're shit because they made Metal Wolf Chaos.
No, Metal Wolf Chaos is kind of a clunky...
All of their games are at least kind of clunky. The best games they've ever made are kind of clunky. And then you get the fucking Souls series. Don't make a mistake, you'll die. Don't blow a dodge, you'll die. Don't make a poor optimization choice, you'll die. Don't miss talking to particular NPCs, you'll die. Don't miss particular items, you'll die. I'm pretty sure the game doesn't have Walking Dead, it just mostly makes you wish you were dead.
Yeah,
And if anyone who actually, gives a shit about the Souls series is watching this, I'm sorry your butt hurt, they make Preparation H for a reason.
Yeah, for
Your
me,
favorite game sucks, and you should feel bad that you play shit RPGs and you drag the entire genre down supporting From Software and their piece of shit.
I will say
Souls
From
games.
Software's okay, I was going to say From Software's RPGs are their weakest thing, because I remember trying to play Forever
From Software's RPGs are their only thing.
No, okay, their main thing in the good old days was mech games, because Armored Core was their bread and butter, and I'm sure they're going to bring that back, because boy could we use it. Yeah, there's that, there's Ninja Blade, and, obviously there's this. I swear there's some other games. I was going to bash their RPGs because, man, I want to like Forever Kingdom, but that game sucked. But Lost Kingdom is good. I legitimately love From Software, except for the Souls series. I am the one person who's going to be like, yeah, From Software is great, except for the Souls series. Can I get my... Okay, I still can't get my boop plates yet. Fucking balls. Well then, once more into the break.
Yeah, this is a Dreamcast game.
A very early Dreamcast game, but fucked if I don't love it. Because it's exactly Armored Core, except it's all magic.
I tried to play an Armored Core game once, but I think it was one of the ones that kind of expected you to have played previous Armored Core games, so it didn't explain anything to you, and I never got anywhere.
Admittedly, Armored Core isn't very good at explaining itself, but at least the earlier ones are simpler, and I agree with everyone who's like, yeah, Master of the Arena is the best. Because that one was as close as we came to just Armored Core all one-on-one all the time. Shoot, I'm gonna be blunt. I hate the missions in Armored Core. The way I played, and this is why I love Frame Grind so much, is because the way I played and loved Armored Core was I would buy the games, give them to the Dudley user, have him beat them and unlock all the parts, and then me and all my friends would copy the data and just make mechs and fight one another. And amazingly, a very large number of people are like, yeah, that's what I like too. Because making mechs for the single-player missions is kinda but making mechs for the actual one-on-one combat is freaking great. Anyway, we were gonna talk about No Man's Sky.
Oh, fuck. Here's what. I know very little specifics about No Man's Sky, largely because Bucktooth McShit-eating Grin kept as many of those details to himself as possible, attempting to weaponize the hype, and he did weaponize it. He created Grey Goo.
Yeah. It's a lot like what happened with Spore. Like, there's a lot of people bringing up Spore comparisons, Because Spore had the overzealous fan base that would assassinate you in your sleep if you spoke ill of Spore before its release.
Well, no, what it had was... What's his fucking name? Will Wright. Will Wright was one of those guys who made exactly one good game. SimCity.
Mm-hmm.
And then spent the rest of his life trying to capture lightning in a bottle a second time. I mean... But at least we can call Will Wright the goose that laid the golden egg, as opposed to say, Phil Moldy Nuts, who is more the goose that took the golden shit.
Okay, first of all, I have to tell the Molyneux story because when Fable came out and everyone was disappointed in it, and they were all like super surprised, they're like, "But he made Black and White. That game was so good." I'm the guy who was following Black and White before releases, so I was disappointed in it. Because I heard all the Molyneux-isms before that. See, according to him, and the reason I bought Black and White was because the creature was supposed to, like, the creature was supposed to morph depending upon how you raised it, and no two creatures would be exactly the same. It would truly
never believe a developer when they say that.
I was young. I was very, very young when this happened.
No, I'm not. This is one of those times I won't say you're part of the problem, because you would have had to have been very young, but go on.
Well, either way, yeah, so I didn't spend a lot of time with the original Black and White because of that. And when people were like, "How is Fable so bad? He made Black and White." And I'm like, yeah, Black and White was a massive disappointment. And maybe I can actually get past the Great Ravine. Let's try that. And, yeah, but on to No Man's Sky, because I was initially hyped about this. I understand... There's a lot of things we need to understand. No Man's Sky was originally revealed at, like, a Sony press conference for E3, like, when they were launching the PS4.
No, it was actually released at the Spike Shit Olympics. The shitty Spike Network shitty video game awards for shitty shit.
I'm pretty certain it was at E3 before.
Actually, I just got finished watching Total Biscuits. I will now talk about No Man's Sky's hype for 40 minutes. And the timeline goes, first it was shown at Spike Shit Olympics, then it was shown at Shit 3.
Huh, that is definitely news to me, because the first time I saw it was at E3, and so we got this impression that
nobody fucking watches Spike. So
yes, effectively it was first shown at E3.
The first time anyone of merit, anyone with functioning brain cells saw it was E3, although I do question how many people with functioning brain cells watch E3, but go on.
Anyway, we saw it, and it was part of their indie game showcase. We see this guy on stage, and he's almost in tears, and he's got this beautiful game, and we're like, oh wow, that's super cool, and that's from an indie developer. So it'll probably only be like $20. This is like made by a super small team, which supposedly it is a super small team. And it's like, wow, that's really incredible. I can't wait to play this game. And then time goes on, and we're like, hey, whatever happened to No Man's Sky? And then we see more demos. It's like, well, okay, what else is there? Because every time he demoed the game, it's just, hey, I'm on a planet, and now I'm going to run around for a bit. Bye. And, like, I remember Chaos being like, I'm starting to get worried about No Man's Sky, because they haven't really shown any gameplay. Like, what do you do every time they show it? It's just running around on a planet. And it's like...
Well, the funny story there is...
That's all it is. And I'm going to say that... And like that, I was surprised when, okay, it gets pushed back, whatever, I'm not paying that much attention to it. I get the hype, although my hype had cooled a lot thanks to the existence of Starbound doing a very similar thing, but in 2D and a lot better and more solid, at least from what I've seen. I haven't played it because they still haven't put in controller support, and I don't have a good setup for keyboard and mousery. But, I was like, oh yeah. So it's like, okay, well, this game's kind of beating them to the punch, whatever. But I still kind of wanted No Man's Sky in passing. Then the game comes out, and I'm like, wait, what do you mean it's $60? And I'm like, well, it's probably worth it if there's a bunch of stuff they haven't shown us yet. And then I see it's like, oh no, it's just walk around on procedurally generated planets and fly around and shit. Well,
not even particularly good procedural generation at that. Yeah, one of the promises he made that he was, of course, ludicrously incapable of keeping is that the one of the earliest things anyone saw of it was the trailer that said every atom procedurally generated. The only thing I find sad about that in regards to No Man's Sky is not necessarily that anyone believed it, but that everyone believed it. How stupid, how ignorant do you have to be to believe that it is even possible to procedurally generate every atom? Do people even realize how many atoms there are in the real world? Do you know what a mole is? And I don't mean the small brown creature.
Nope.
A mole is a unit of measurement they had to create to measure the number of atoms in a specific area. That's how many atoms there are. Every atom procedurally generated. You already lost me, you buck-toothed moron.
Man, you're salty about this. I don't know. I'm very glad that I kept my distance from it. So I'm just like, c'est la vie. What a surprise. There's still a part of me that feels bad about it because it's like, man, this is this guy's first rodeo with this shit. I'm sure he feels bad about officially being the next Molyneux.
I doubt it. He's got his money.
I don't know. I mean, yes, he has his money. Let's go make him happy. I just hope he doesn't get too depressed is all. I hope he realizes why he fucked up. But I just hope he does better. Although, the weirdest thing, did you see the Kroby Cat video he just did on the No Man's Sky debacle?
I don't think I did.
Okay. I love Kroby Cat's videos because he's the one who did the Evolve player base and the Connect one, where he just doesn't actually talk over them, he just makes montages, so it's like, here's the hype, here's the release, here's how it all falls apart. And yeah, but first he did one which was video evidence of the No Man's Sky guy promising that there would be online multiplayer repeatedly. And then now he did one about...
Well, to be fair, he didn't say there would be online multiplayer the way people said. He said that the universe will be so large that your chances of meeting someone will be very rare.
Actually, in some of them, he did say there would be online multiplayer.
Well, he always said there'd be online multiplayer. It's just he said you'd never meet another player, and nobody has. He hasn't broken his... But go on.
No, what the weirdest thing is that he actually tweeted this game has no multiplayer, and then shortly after that, because there were so many videos of people finding the same spot on the same planet trying to meet up, he was like, oh wow, yeah, I'm adding in a people finder so more people can do this. It's like, but they can't actually meet. But either way, it blew his mind. I have no clue. Maybe he actually procedurally generated all the code and doesn't actually know what game he made.
Now, you see, I'm not salty about No Man's Sky as a game. No Man's Sky as a game is a bullshit survival walking simulator thing where you walk through mostly featureless plains, fly through mostly featureless space to get to mostly featureless planets and walk through those. There's nothing about No Man's Sky that I am necessarily salty about as a game. As a concept, however, as a symbol of what it means and how it has been received, that makes me extremely angry because... Okay, I really shouldn't put this on the fossil record, but fuck it. The industry is dying, and you know who's killing it? It isn't Sony, it isn't Microsoft, it isn't EA, or whoever the fuck is shitting out GTA titles anymore. I forget their name right now.
I guess it's Dan Fan's birthday. Happy birthday! Under the Pale is going to make you sad now.
Basically, we're killing the gaming industry. We, the fans, are killing the game industry. Every time you pre-order a game, the industry dies a little more. Every time you buy into the hype, the industry dies a little more. Every time you wait an hour before the E3 live stream is supposed to begin, the industry dies a little more. We are killing the industry by degrees because we don't fucking learn. We did not respond to getting our hand burned on the stove by not touching the stove, but instead touching it so many times that we've got fucking asbestos hands. And we convinced ourselves that this is the way it's supposed to be. When it wasn't always this way, it doesn't need to be this way, and it wouldn't be this way if we would stop falling for it, but we don't!
Can I ask a question about the pre-order thing? Because that was a thing that I never understood until I started looking at it from a PC perspective, and that makes sense. Actually, wait, I guess I don't have a question, just a justification for why I pre-order, and that's because I want to make sure that stores actually get in my freaking copy.
Amazon! You can use Amazon! The internet is your fucking friend! If you're using GameSpot, you are killing the industry even faster than before. But you very much are the problem, Joe. But, if you are still pre-ordering, then you're in the fucking 19th century and you need to jump into a time machine and join us in the year 2000. Why are you still using brick-and-mortar stores in the year 2016?
That is a very good question. Probably because I don't trust Amazon's shipping, especially where I live. They usually do okay, but even still, oh wow, that's a gun.
Well, I suppose if you've been burned on shipping, there's more than a few things I won't order online. Mostly I order books. They rarely mess up books.
Yeah, admittedly, I tend to get my games faster if I pre-order at GameStop. And admittedly, it's a minor thing, but the free loyalty card does come in handy every now and then.
Well, okay. The problem with pre-orders... Maybe I've just been listening to Total Biscuit on this too much, but pre-orders are inherently anti-consumer.
Right, why is that?
You are opting into purchasing a game that you have never seen, that in a lot of cases nobody has ever seen, certainly none of your peers have seen, and in the past, when it was vaguely possible to rely on reviewers, vaguely, remind me Metal and Lace in a moment, but when it was vaguely possible to rely on reviewers and the enthusiast press, back when it actually was a press and had actual enthusiasts,
Yes.
It was possible to formulate a reasonable opinion, but now because they only get their payola if they deep throat the cocks of the majors. Mm-hmm. You're never going to get reasoned discourse, even if the gaming press wasn't completely overtaken with shit stain ass wagon ideologues. You still wouldn't get anything because Kotaku and Action and Gamergate like to pretend that our problems date back 5 years, but they really technically date back 10, actually date back 15, and in fact date back almost 30 to the origins of video gaming itself. It's just they were harder to spot and thus seem to be less pronounced. And in some cases, the corruption was a lot less back then. The corruption is completely untenable now. But to answer your...
Oh, you go.
To answer your question, you're basically rewarding a company for a game that no longer has to be good because they already have your money.
Well, then there's the advantage of pre-ordering at GameStop. I only have to put $5 down and I can cancel. I've done this a couple times where it's like, okay, this doesn't look like it's panning out so well, just can the pre-order. And I'd forgotten you can do that at GameStop. I use them so rarely. Yeah, I use them a lot because, of course, I like physical copies, and I like things that no one is going to stock, although to Amazon's credit, they stock them. But yeah, if I were pre-ordering through Amazon, then I would have to pay in full, and... why would you pre-order through Amazon? So that way I can get it, on launch day because I can't wait to play the game because I'm an impatient fuck. And that's kind of why I've been cool with GameStop. I admit, when I hear I have to, put all the money down on a game, I get really about it. The only time I did that was Hyperdimension Neptunia V, so I could get the special order from the Nippon Ichi America store only super special edition with the metal lunchbox and art book and all that, because I was super excited about Neptunia V. And I don't regret that purchase.
Well, here's the thing. When you're dealing with weird-ass niche titles, then you kind of already know what you're gonna get, so pre-orders don't actually matter for shit in that instance. I'm not talking about pre-ordering fucking titty games like Neptunia V. I'm talking about Watch Dogs.
Oh yeah, no, I never pre-order those! If it's a game where I'm like, they'll have copies of this, I don't pre-order it. Unless there's a pre-order bonus that I'm like... Yeah, admittedly, okay, pre-order bonuses get me, but I'm usually not even interested in those games anyway. That's the thing. But yeah, no, I completely agree that paying in full for a game ahead of time usually pretty darn iffy, and except at the same time, that's what I do through Kickstarter, and then I think about it, it's like, well, how many games have you bought in full through Kickstarter? It's like, Shantae, and, Beast's Fury. Okay, so that's one I got burned on, and what else was there?
You should have charged back Beast's Fury so hard. But anyway, I know, you got your preview, but you know what, you should have gotten that and then charged back anyway, but go on.
They were egotistical fucks, but I legit feel bad for that. It's like, man, I wish this game could have been good, but at the same time, they were simultaneously too furry and not furry enough. Because, I mean, who makes the first character they create for their game a fucking trench coat wearing panther bear? Panther Bear. Oh yeah, he's gotta be double. And then who's your second character? Oh no, we're not gonna make a hot chick. In fact, we don't have the token sexy fox lady for some inexplicable reason. No, we're gonna do the shark dude. And the shark dude's cool. I like the shark dude, but where the heck are like all your female characters? Like
I don't have any because they're gay, lol.
That's possible.
He told me this already. Their animator hates boobs because he's gay. Lol.
I don't remember if he was gay, but that is right. He does hate boobs. I forgot about that. What was the? I'm trying to remember a thing. Oh, jeez. There I go. I bet I'd get the parts I need from that mech. I'm just getting nuked now. Oh well, I'm still getting gems from breaking the squires at least.
But no, yeah, no. If you don't actually spend a lot of time pre-ordering AAA titles, then you wouldn't think that pre-ordering is inherently anti-consumer.
Right. That's always been the funny thing to me, because I always sit there and I go, what the heck is the point of pre-ordering a big-budget AAA game? You know they're going to have enough copies, because 99%, well, okay, maybe not 99%, but 75% of the reason why I pre-order is because I'm like, is because, yeah, it's a game that I want to make sure they get in stock so I can purchase it. Oh, hey, White Folks is calling. You mind if I add him?
Go ahead.
Hello!
Mm-hmm.
You watching the stream?
What stream?
Oh, I'm streaming right now. That's why I'm
no shit.
Here.
Yeah, he's streaming. Hi, Whitey.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm playing Medieval Armored Core on my Dreamcast, although I was thinking of switching over to random PS1 games. So tell me, let me guess, you're gonna start on Ninja Kid?
No, now I'm gonna host you. I didn't know you were streaming. My bad. I solved your, oh my god, I'm not gonna hear myself. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, alright. I'm now hosting you for up to one viewer. Yay.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Have you tried setting your chat to dark mode? So you know this giant white box popped up on the right side of your stream?
I have not tried doing that because I'm totally cool with having a giant white box. But okay, settings, dank mode. There.
Boop. Yeah, dank mode seems to be a little bit, because I'm not, like, my eyes aren't drawn to your footage. My eyes are drawn to that thing over there, and I'm like, I want to focus on Jill's shit.
Yep.
And Dan's horrible happy birthday to me jokes.
Exactly.
But what I was going to say is, as for Kickstarter, it's okay to put down money for Kickstarter for teams that have already proven themselves, which is what a lot of people don't understand about Kickstarter. You're not burned on Kickstarter. You weren't burned on Kickstarter because Kickstarter is all scams. You were burned on Kickstarter because you put money down for hope.
Mm-hmm.
You put down your money for hope when you should have been putting down your money for a product.
You know what? That's a good way that's a good take on it. I always thought it was like people that spend money so that they can get fucking swag get pissed off when the product doesn't come through. a lot of people are you know, I know a lot of guys like that actually personally that will kickstart fucking anything as long as there's like a t-shirt or some like animation cell or something like, you know, finagled with it.
I mean, yes, that's part of why I cranked up my order to $200 on Shantae, but still.
Well, we knew Shantae was going to come out though. Yeah,
we knew Shantae was going to come out. It was a push to get playable Roddy Tops in there, and
meanwhile, I on the things that I've kickstarted, I basically, it was all like these translations of Japanese tabletop role-playing games. So I basically put in at like the $50 level, which is enough to get me the PDF and the actual you know, physical copy, and that's it. It's like, oh yeah, no, I can get this art and shit, and I can whatever. No, I just want the fucking book. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah, which on that note, that is the thing I get for the $200 tier. That I was like, oh, physical art book, yes. Oh, with early design concepts, yes. On top of the soundtrack, lenticular motion poster, T-shirt, and coin. It's like, I was like, wait a second, this is like my one chance to get like proper Shantae swag. And I love this series, and they fixed my one problem with this game. So I'm in. Gimme.
But yeah, no, we were, I was, kind of going off on, No Man's Sky, not because I necessarily had any, expectations for it, but simply because there were so many people who did. I mean, the first thing that we learned about it, as I said earlier, was from this ridiculous trailer that claimed that every atom was going to be procedurally generated. And I'm like, how naive do you have to be to believe that?
You mean the entirety of the games industry?
You know, you just missed me ranting about that.
Trust me. These are the same people that jump up and down out of their chairs and cry on camera whenever somebody announces a fucking remake of Final Fantasy VII or something that they liked when they were a kid.
No.
And these are the guys that are supposed to be, the barrier between us and the market.
Don't get me wrong. I definitely kind of like my ears perked up a little. I'm like, are we finally going to get a version of Final Fantasy VII that doesn't completely shit the bed?
Oh no, this one's gonna shit the bed even harder.
Oh yeah.
My expectations are like, I'm like, like every time I hear Maximilian just talking about how much hope he has for the game, it's like, man, you are going to be so depressed. Maximilian on Suicide Watch, because it's like, because he agrees that all the FF7 spin-offs that added on to the story afterwards, especially when they added Gokt into the series as Genesis, he's like, yeah, that's all stupid. It's like, Genesis is important to the FF7 plot now, right? He's gonna be in that remake. That battle system is gonna be completely different, probably stupid.
Genesis does.
Genesis
Nintendo
does. Exactly. It's
I used to love those commercials, even though I was a Nintendo kid.
Hey, Jell. I solved the problem with your black screen issues on Firefox.
Oh, really? What is causing that?
Because the same problem happened to me today, actually.
Ah, wacky.
Okay, so real quick, three-step process to fix that. 1, update Firefox. 2, update Adobe Shockwave Player, because Shockwave is sort of used for Flash on YouTube and pretty much WebMs and all those animations and shit. And then 3 is to go to your options and disable hardware acceleration.
Oh yeah, disabling hardware acceleration is probably the source of the issue, because actually wait, no, I've already I need to check. Is that disabling hardware acceleration through Firefox?
Yep.
Okay. Because I've already disabled hardware acceleration on my PC. Like I said, one day my graphics card just decided it's not going to let me edit videos anymore because it'll just give me black screens. And I've updated it repeatedly, and it's a completely lost cause. So my actual graphics card is disabled on my computer. I use the built-in Intel thing.
Yeah, so I had that same issue, and I just fixed it, and because I was trying to watch a 1080p video, and it either kept crashing, or it kept having the black flicker everywhere. So I was like, let me do a quick Google search real quick, and then I was like, all right, and I tried out, and I disabled the hardware acceleration, didn't really solve anything, and I said, let me check this Shockwave player, added a Shockwave player thing to it, and then, boom, the, what do you call it, the thing all sort of, and then I updated Firefox and restarted it, and we're good to go. What's up with your, oh, you know what? I'm a big, fat, poopy head retard butt. I'm commenting in chat and watching your stream from my channel. I'm sitting there going like, man, why hasn't my message showed up on this fucking stream yet? What the hell? I'm like, oh wait, I'm in the wrong fucking room.
But yeah, no, you gotta bear in mind, I'm the guy who hasn't bought a new console since 2007. I mean, well, with the exception of like, I owned a Nintendo DS at one point, but I actually owned several Nintendo DSs and a flash cart where the thing I played on my flash cart most commonly was a homebrew of Lunar Lander.
All right.
That's how demoralized I am. But
At least you weren't playing Ninja Kid.
Ninja Kid.
I don't play Ninja Kid because I played the Gegege no Kitaro game for the Super Nintendo, and I actually beat that piece of shit.
So you beat the sequel.
Oh man.
Yes. Holy shit, is that a weird game and not in any way you can ostensibly call good.
Does it still only have like 4 notes for its fucking soundtrack?
Actually, it has a pretty decent soundtrack. Not really good,
What
but
the fuck?
kinda average for Super Nintendo. I can't remember what year that game came out in. It might have been 95 or 96. So basically imagine an average soundtrack for that year, and that's what it sounded like.
Oh no, I can dig it. Am I the only one that's sort of off-put by the mech combat here, and then like the old English like fantasy style letters when you win a fight?
No, not at all. I actually can't wrap my head around this aesthetic.
I love it because I just look at it and I'm like, oh, it's like Escaflowne. All right, it's medieval mechs. I love medieval mechs.
And Ninja Kid.
And Ninja Kid. Da 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 da.
Oh god, no.
Why the hell is Ninja Kid a fucking thing between the two of you?
Oh,
Okay,
because he really likes Ninja Kid, and then he forced me to play it, and he was like, play Ninja Kid! And now I'm stuck playing it because I hate the game and I want to be good at it.
Let me explain it from my end. I loved Ninja Kid as a kid because as a kid I believed that most video games I was not going to beat as a kid. I was like, you know what, I just don't have the skills, but I want to see as much content as I can. I want to get super deep in there. That was part of the reason why I like Legacy of the Wizard. I could just play as Pochi and run around and check out the crazy areas and listen to the crazy music and look at the crazy monsters, and it was the best. Like, oh yeah, no, I couldn't beat it, but I could get super deep into that dungeon. I had no clue what the game actually wanted me to do, but I could explore. And Ninja Kid was very much like that because every time it's just like, here's a completely random set of utterly random and different stages. And on top of that, they made no damn sense. And as a kid, I loved weird video game enemies that don't make any sense. Okay, why did that change? Weird, okay. Well,
As a kid.
Well, I still like things that don't make any damn sense. But, yeah, it was...
Ninja Kid actually makes, the game actually makes a decent more amount of sense the more you understand about Gegege no Kitaro, although
yeah,
much
that's
like
why
the
it's
series,
disappointing, actually.
much like the series itself, it never actually makes actual sense, it just makes sense in context.
That's why it's like, fuck Gegege no Kitaro, it's all about Ninja Kid, that stupid face. And then I'm like, are there any other weird games that got localized like this? Oh, hey, Chubby Cherub has the exact same face. It is the weirdest design choices. Overly happy, huge-cheeked face. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, it makes some sense for Chubby Cherub, but Ninja Kid?
Although if it makes you feel any better, I think the Super Nintendo Gegege no Kitaro game had a couple of tracks that were actually painful to listen to, but... Because it really wouldn't be a Japanese licensed game if it didn't have painful to listen to music.
Just fuck my life, dude.
Still not as awesome as the friggin' Ultima Exodus battle theme, though. That is... my god, I love that song.
I need to look that up again.
It is dumb. But I love all the music of Ultima Exodus, and when I found out that there's a cassette tape in Japan that has vocal versions of 2 songs from that game, and I friggin' love it. Because that is my Ultima, and it is completely not Ultima, but I don't care. Oh, such wonderful generic character designs, especially the paladin. Because Japan asked, "What's a paladin?" and they were like, "It's like a fighter that can heal." Oh, a Healy fighter. So it's chick that wears all pink and has a completely heart-based theme, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, they asked, "What's a paladin?" and could not come up with a compelling answer to that question.
Yeah.
To this day, they still don't know.
It's great, right?
But, I don't know. I don't know. You know, Jel, I know I keep bringing this up, but I know you don't have an answer to this question. I know you don't, but listen, I know why I like 7th Cross Evolution, and that's partially me being just a middle tier shit poster where I'm like, you know what my favorite Dreamcast game is? 7th Cross Evolution. No, that's actually not true. It's probably Tech Romancer. But
yeah, because Tech Romancer's the best.
But or Mr. Driller, depending on the mood I'm in. But it's actually not 7th Cross Evolution. Although I think the only game I played more than 7th Cross Evolution was fucking Phantasy Star Online. So
yeah.
But so I know why I say 7th Cross Evolution is my favorite Dreamcast game. But why the fuck does Maximilian say that?
I don't know. It is a mystery.
He's actually played better games than I have, unlike me. I remember back when Deceased Crab hadn't vanished up his own asshole, and at one point commented that the games that he Let's Plays, at least earlier on, were ones from his childhood, and I remember responding to him with, you know, you're lucky. If I Let's Played based on those criteria, we'd be watching games like Werewolf the Last Warrior and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Both excellent titles.
What?
Both of those were excellent titles.
You're talking to someone who has actually beaten Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and knows how it works.
Oh, I know. And I feel so bad for that.
Oh. No. Here's the thing. For as much as I wasted my life, I got to watch, over the course of the last decade, I got to watch James Rolfe fuck up Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. 3 times! The 3rd time he's in a room with 5 other guys doing some sort of live stream fiasco. One of them is Spoonie. And none of them have ever looked at GameFAQs to figure out how the fuck that game actually works. I'm gonna look it up right now because I'm pretty sure that walkthrough has been on there. Hold on a sec.
Yep, trying to switch to PS3, finagling.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking. Don't mind me.
Just letting everyone know why it says no signal. I forget that the PS3 won't, like, auto-detect that I don't have an HDMI cable in there. And so I have to do the thing where it's like, oh, I'll output at stupid resolution if you hold the button. And, why are PlayStation so bad at auto-detecting things? That's the thing that drives me nuts about the PS4, is that the PS4 will not auto-detect when you do and don't want to, what's the word I'm looking for?
Okay. There it is. Right there. 2005, so I'm actually pretty confident that if it wasn't there before AVGN did his first Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde video, it was certainly there the next 2 times he tried and failed to beat it. And the thing is that the game is actually very easy once you figure out what it wants you to do. And they actually made it absurdly easy to beat the game, again, once you figure out what it wants you to do. The game is actually impossible to beat it the way it presents itself to you, but there is one place in the game where the one thing the game makes clear that you should not do is the one thing you should do, and that's let Mr. Hyde get further than Dr. Jekyll. Because if you do this in the last stage, and only the last stage, Mr. Hyde goes to a completely different stage than Dr. Jekyll and actually fights some sort of janky-ass boss, and you get an ending. There's also an ending if you reach the church as Dr. Jekyll, but I've never done that, except with save states, because that game is stupid. It's really, really stupid. But no. I've beaten both Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Werewolf the Last Warrior, and they're terrible, terrible games.
At least Werewolf the Last Warrior has the best ending.
I still kind of prefer the Japanese version simply because I really didn't like Data East's American branch and their fucking stupid jingoism.
Yeah, but he admittedly he should have had a burger with President Ronnie.
Fuck everything.
Everybody should have a fucking burger with President Ronnie.
There's one thing President Ronnie is good at, it's having burgers.
I mean, honestly speaking, I'm one of those guys who thinks that the answer to bad games is figuring out how to destroy them, or at the very least how to beat them. Most bad games are just badly designed, and beating them is not really a problem once you figure out what they want you to do. That was the thing with a lot of Nintendo games. I remember the many hours I spent trying to beat Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Never managed.
I'd like everyone to take a moment to appreciate this CG.
I can't even see it yet. Oh, there it is.
Sweet fucking Jesus. Are we playing? Oh, God.
No. Is this... Oh.
Fighting Force 2?
Oh, hell no.
What is this?
Oh, you're playing what, PlayStation?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
God.
is this?
Why do I know this? I know... Oh, what the fuck is this called?
You'll see, we're getting to a title screen. I forgot to make sure that the resolution is right on my stretchy jobber.
Oh, boy.
Come for the cost of the professionalism, stay for the Ninja Kid.
Come for the dumpster fire and stay for the picture-in-picture dumpster fire.
Yes. Okay,
Oh, yeah, okay, I know what you're playing.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
What is this?
You know what this is?
Yeah, this is PlayStation shit that nobody actually played.
this is a great lie that pissed me off, but then I gave it a chance later and it was alright. The reason I hate it is because on the cover it says Furious 4-player fighting. And the Furious 4-player fighting is only in versus mode. It's like, but... Okay, so it's not technically a lie, but... The most amazing thing about this, though, is how many...
Is the character designs, which are fucking hideous. Was this designed in the U.S.?
Yeah, this was Joe Mads. And the funny...
Nomads? What?
What's his actual name? Like Magic?
Joe Madura.
There we go.
And then they took his designs and they went 3D with them. Battle Chasers.
Sound... Oh! Head hurts. Oh, God. I got this strange stabbing pain. I was like, don't tell me that's... Oh no!
Yep. The funny thing is, apparently, there were like... I mean, obviously there's Gekido Advance, which actually came out, but there were 2 other attempted Gekido games. One for the Game Boy Color, which looked pretty cool, and they were going to make a Gekido PSP game that has nothing to do with any of this and is actually... what's the name of that? It's basically a Devil May Cry knockoff.
You know...
I can at least say it's better than Fighting Force. Like, this actually plays pretty alright. I just remember as a kid, I picked whatever guy had the Funk Soul Brothers.
Planet Rock now.
Check it out now.
Yeah, it's an ugly game, but it's like... And I hated it when I was younger, especially because back then I really hated when Americans tried to do anime. But
Joe,
honestly, this has grown on me a little bit in time, but I'm trying to figure out.
Here's the thing. This is one of the guys who probably could have pulled it off if he wasn't so bad at his job.
Well, he did eventually with what's the name of that game? The dark thing. Good
Dark Sky.
No, not Dark Sky. That's right. He did the designs for that, didn't he?
I think it was either him. I think it was him or fucking J. Scott Campbell. One of the two.
Gotcha. But no. The one that got the Zelda game.
Dark Cloud.
No. Edgy Zelda, where you played it.
Dark Cloud 2.
No, the edgy
There's
Zelda
nothing
that has
edgy about
Joe-Matt
Dark
designs.
Cloud 2.
Darksiders. There we go.
Oh, God, fuck that game.
Well, the first one was... I still haven't played the second. It was alright. It was alright. Admittedly, I liked it more than Zelda, but I'm not much of a Zelda fan after the originals. Even then, it's really mostly just Zelda 1 and 2.
Well, honestly, I like those probably the most of the Zeldas I've played. Those and Link's Awakening are actually pretty alright. I remember years ago when I worked, back when Sears had a video game department. I remember that there were some fucking 7- and 8-year-old kids who were playing the Majora's Mask we had set up. That should give you an idea of how long ago this was. But anyway, and they're talking, and one of them says that the first Zelda game was on the Super Nintendo, and before I can stop myself, I grumble out, "No, it wasn't on the Super Nintendo," to which one of the other kids in the gaggle says, "Yeah, I think there was one for the Game Boy before that."
Baby steps. Baby steps.
That answer was both better and worse. Because it at least recognized that there were other games in the series, but did not seem to understand that the one for the Game Boy only existed because of the one for the Super Nintendo.
Yup.
Link's Awakening was basically Link to the Past for Game Boy, except instead of just making a completely scaled down version of Link to the Past, they scaled down Link to the Past and built a new game around it.
There we go. He's trying to figure out how to pick things up. I want to taste your blood.
You know, back in the late 90s and early 2000s, there were a lot of American artists who were trying to ape anime, and they all pissed me off. But the one that pissed me off the least was probably Battle Chasers. At least that one had some real potential.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's all it ever had.
I still really like this guy's designs, just probably because they're nostalgic to me now, because I look at it and it's like...
ugly. They're ugly as sin. It's from that beautiful school of plagiarizing Japanese art where they get as far as exaggerated body features, exaggerated anatomy and facial features, and that's all they take from it.
Good enough.
So it's all bright colors and misshapen faces and gaping black holes for mouths and arms that they probably wouldn't even be able to lift, let alone bend, legs they wouldn't be able to walk on. What was that fucking studio? Udon?
Yes, Udon's the new guys, yeah.
I remember once in my old hobby shop, my old gaming shop, where there were some kids, and one of them had a card binder that had some Udon art. It was Ken, throwing a fireball, but his arms and hands were in such an unnatural position, and I started bagging on Udon, and
they're hit or miss. It depends on who they have. Like, they tried to do a Rival Schools comic, and that was legendarily bad. That was their worst.
Like I was about to say, I started bagging on them, and the kids started, yelling at me, and I'm like, okay. I held up the binder, and I pointed to Ken, and I said, hold your hands like this. And he tried to, and it was impossible because of the way it was drawn. It was so shitty. And I was like, see, there's my fucking point. And yeah, no. I don't even remember. It's like there were so many comics in the, like I said, the late 90s and the early 2000s that were trying to ape the Japanese art style, and they were just all bad. They were all bad.
The one that's always going to stick out to me was the Marvel manga verse, specifically Fantastic Four. Those were drawn by Ben Dunn, and the thing I remember was that they made the Human Torch a chick, and she looked like a completely different character in every panel. So I remember there was one panel where I'm like, oh wow, this character looks really awesome. Who are they? Oh, that's the Human Torch. Wait, but they look like... Oh, jeez, no.
Oh, yeah, no. See, the only reason anyone knows about Ben Dunn is Ninja High School, and the thing is that the only reason anyone liked Ninja High School is because he spent a decade plagiarizing anime and manga, and nobody called him out on it. The three main characters of the series are the three main characters of Lemursa Yatsura. That's only where it begins.
So this game plays okay. I'm surprised at how responsive it is. Like, serious.
This is ugly as sin, but I probably wouldn't have been too mad if I had this game.
Yeah, like...
I had this game. I hated this game.
Like, I hated it back when it came out, but now I'm like, you know what, But at least it's not fucking Fighting Force. I mean, this is pretty okay. And yeah, it's ugly in such a uniquely PS1 way. Like, there's almost a retro charm to the ugliness to me right now, but yeah, no, back then it looked like crap. Now it's just like, oh, this was a game that looked like a thing. Look at the ridiculous amount of kind of awkward texturing and very triangular people. And very weird music choice, because I'm not sure if you can hear the music right now, but it's, because I can barely hear the music, so you probably can't, but... You know what? No. Before I change games, I'm turning the music up so you all can hear this nonsense.
I don't want to hear this nonsense.
And I can't hear it anyways, because then I'd have to hear all the audio loops on the stream and the fucking echoes.
Oh, no, I'm sending it through Skype.
You can't send audio through Skype, can you? Are you talking about, like, you're going to turn it up really loud so we hear you? Like, as your call type of it?
Uh-oh. I'd recommend stepping away from your computer, Whitey. Something might blow up.
That's a possibility.
Well, Gel's gonna try to do something. Something always blows up.
Yeah.
So you're not hearing that?
No. How would we be able to hear that?
Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not sending it through the actual Skype. Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
Now I have to think about something. Now the computer might blow up. I'm sorry. I forgot a step in this process. That goes to the Logitech USB headset. That's right. And then A2 would be... Oh, geez. Is it VB audio point or VB virtual audio cable? I'm going to go with virtual audio cable.
Oh. This is gonna be horrible.
We're gonna blow it up. Let me think. So I would want this goes through both, but I would want to mute. That's the cable input because I don't want you guys to hear an echo. That's the input. So you guys do not come out of B. There we go. That should do the trick. And then I go to Tools and Options. Here we go. Audio settings. Good thing I did this first because I was thinking of switching to the RPG pretty soon. Oh yeah, no, and then microphone. I would change the microphone to not voice meter output, but VB virtual audio cable. Can you hear me? Okay, everyone, can you hear me? Anyone? I'm gonna take that as a no. Although it looks like I'm coming out through the thing. Let me see. Audio settings. Bye. A VB virtual audio cable, and I go to here. That's the A2 is. Let's try VB point. Can you hear me now? Hello? Where is it? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Oh, wait a second. Wait, no, I'm not sure if I'm retarded or not. Logitech, speakers. Da 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 da. Oh jeez. Oh, this is awkward. Does that fix it? Oh geez, wait, now it's coming out through my thing.
Yes, I noticed that.
Oh geez, now I can't hear you guys. And then...
Joe, we don't need to... Jesus Christ.
Okay, I quit.
Because YouTube exists.
Yeah, there's no need to... anyway, listen. I should probably fold up my tents because I gotta pretend I work in the morning, so...
Gotcha. It was a worthwhile experience. I'm gonna keep messing with that, because I swear there's gotta be a way to pull this off.
Oh, boy. Yeah, well, you do that, and I'll,
Probably means the audio for this episode is particularly bad, but... Oh, well.
Wonderful. I'll catch you all later.
That's how you do, white folks.
Living the dream, man. Living the dream.
So when was the last time you tried to play this game?
See, that was in the other room, so early 2000s.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good times. Where's Halbert at? Should we be having a Halbert fucking scenario tonight?
We really should. Yeah, this is the second stream he hasn't shown up before. Wacky. Now that looks PS1 as fuck. Yeah, I think this was where I quit the last time. A little past this, but yeah. So I was like... things and stuff. Okay, enough of that. Time to, I've been thinking about the good girl butterflies again. It's like I need to poke at that and remember if there was anything more to that other than getting hit with butterflies. And that would be Steel Dom. See, I remembered something, white folks.
Okay.
I remembered that the day that I got my first thing that let me play imports, I actually got it from the store run by the Cammy fan guy. I did not know he was the Cammy fan guy at the time, but there sure was a lot of Cammy around. He had a little glass case full of various Cammy paraphernalia, and he had a Cammy on the open and close sign, and a Cammy in the little super deformed Cammy on the open close side, little super deformed Cammy in the Yellow Pages ad. And yeah, I got my bootleg Game Sharkity thing to play imports with to play Cyberbots. And that was like, well, I can't just play Cyberbots, I need at least one other game. What have you got that's import that's cheap? And he showed me Steel Dom. And it is basically a cheap Virtual-On knockoff where all of the robots have no legs. And I remember playing this with a friend, and there was a running joke about my fear of glowing butterflies, which you would be surprised how many glowing butterflies there are in anime and video games.
You would hate Dark Souls then.
Oh yeah. I hated when Psylocke controlled the pudding.
I'm gonna act like I know what that means.
Super move! Where she shoots butterflies everywhere and goes, control the pudding!
Okie doke.
You tell me what that's supposed to be!
There's probably some Japanese term for it.
But yeah, no, there's
some Asian shit somewhere. LOL, racist grandpa.
But yeah, like the, let me find the character. There's, there it is. Misaki, the pretty wayfishy one. She has an attack where she shoots a butterfly and says, good girl, and then you just get your shit pushed in. Man, I love these character designs. This is some 90s-ass 90 anime. Look, we got this wolf guy, his name's Gorlan. I think that's who I played as. We got an edgelord, got the old guy, we've got the main character guy. But no, that's a little main character guy, that's a big main character guy. We got the Ken.
They gotta have the Ken, dude, because you can't have the Ryu without the Ken.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what? Traumatize myself. Send me those good girl butterflies. Good girl. Good girl. Let's going back. Yeah! Yeah, now that is a character design. I'm not gonna say it's good or bad, I'm just gonna say that's a character design. Okay, so that's turn. This is a very strafe-based game. Oh, jeez. So that, and some kind of boost. Interesting. That's my jump. This game is very awkward. How do I do move?
Very carefully.
Virtual on don't need no stinking legs. Fucking. How do I jump? Oh, of course, right, because that's side dash. Yo, what? Oh, hey, hello! Hello, move list, hello! Oh, whoops, wrong button. Move list, hello. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at you getting out of the way. Down, left, right, up, square. Wow. Yeah, now this is a confusing aesthetic. It's samurais, but they're giant robots, but they have no legs.
Budgetary concerns?
Oh, there we go. That's my throw. That's probably what the good girls are. You're not even trying to shoot good girl butterflies. Come on. Come on. Hit me with your fucking butterflies, you dumb bitch.
Such triggered.
Such triggered. Much Tumblr. Yeah, that happened. Wait, I need to check something. I don't actually know if you guys' voices are coming out of the... Okay, good. No, your voices are coming out of the thing.
I would hope so.
Yeah? So would I.
That would be unfortunate.
That would be unfortunate. Yeah, because I'm still using that voice meter thing. So I've got the audio coming through my headset, and I thought it was coming through yours as well. Because the idea was to take my... the trickiest part, and I actually don't know how I pulled this off, was turning off... Oh, yeah, that's right, because I plugged in... I had to find a way to turn off the physical speakers while still having audio go to the speakers. So that way I could have the stereo mix go into my voice meter mixer thing. And I was trying to have that spit that and my voice out to you guys. I'll get it figured out, because I want to do that before I stream a certain RPG. You know, there's like a few games where it's like the voices are a part of the fun. And if nothing else, I think it would make streaming that particular RPG a little more enjoyable. So I'll try to figure that out.
Gotcha. Shit, excuse me.
Oh, jeez, and there I go. I lose so hard.
Oh no, space butterflies.
Yeah, you know what? Good point. I'm just going to switch to her. I'm going to find the good girl butterflies, and I'm going to spam them like I should. And then we'll move on to something else. Clothes are for the weak. Yeah, this is not a particularly good game. But I I have odd memories of it because of playing it. We'll fight main character guy. We'll throw good girls at him. Yeah, look at you. Let's go. Left, right, square, up, down, up, square.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a move. Fuck? Oh, geez, then the fucker just rings me out, because we got ring outs on this stage, apparently. Orb. Oh, it was a charge attack. There we go. There's my good girls. There's my good girls.
Let's see here.
Fear the glowing butterfly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if it hits them, then it makes that big old pillar of light. It just homes in on them. Yeah, oh, there we go. There we go. Most broken move in the game. Good girl butterfly.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, just rainbow glowing butterfly. Hit some pillar of light, take huge damage. Yeah, you just hold square, release.
Hold square, release.
Yep. By the time they've recovered, you'll have charged another one. Oh, look at him trying to dash out of the way. Look at it. He thinks he can dash through the good girl butterfly. No. Why are you not getting hit with the most broken move? There we go. Get wrecked. It does pretty stupid damage. Okay, apparently if you use your side dash, that is the secret to evading it. It doesn't work too well. I will still beat you with my good girls.
You sound like you're running like a fucking prostitution ring.
She very well might. There we go. And he's done. Only move you ever need.
Power of the good girls.
Power of the good girls. Just that was when we quit playing the game, because my friend would just sit there and spam that all day, and there was nothing I could do. Because you try to move, and then you just slam right into another good girl butterfly. And then you barely recover and slam into another one. Hi, Ken. Do you know about butterflies, Ken? Oh, look at you go. You got hit with the butterflies. Okay. I'm just hearing the music for this stage, and that's actually really awesome. Got some of that sick piano jamming.
Piano jamming, huh?
Yeah. Oh my god, this song is actually really good. I had to find it on YouTube, and it probably doesn't exist.
It's a niche anime fighting game for what system?
PS1.
Oh, I'm sure it's out there somewhere. I'm sure there's some guy out there like, oh yes.
Steel Dom.
Just like in my fan fictions.
About legless robots.
Oh, they're so hot. I prefer to call them torso waifus.
Okay, that's enough of those fucking butterflies. And dope-ass music. So! How you doing?
I'm chilling. Working on some photo ships.
Dank Toho Mecha Memes, says Dan Fan.
He has decided to join us.
Don't call it a comeback. He's been here for years.
Oh, shit.
Know what? I'm gonna play that thing, Fighting Game Creator, which is not a fighting game creator, really, but has really good character designs. Gel idea of really good character designs.
Nice, nice, nice. You're learning. I like it.
Yeah. Which means, of course, bright rainbow-colored anime bullshit. I saw these characters in Mugen. Like,
oh, God.
And okay, actually, no. First, I saw the cover art, and I was like, wow, that's colorful as fuck. What is this? And I saw the characters in Mugen, and it's like, what the crap? Apparently, the idea behind this game is it's only got, like, a handful of fighting game characters, and you don't actually, like, customize the game, but you can, like, switch what moves characters have and customize them that way from, like, a list of a bunch of moves. But I'll just stick with the original, and it looks like a fan-made fighting games, kinda, but some of the sprites are actually really good. I think we'll go with her. I like that robot guy, Elvis. I'm gonna guess. Okay, maybe that'll give me regular color. Whatever. Yeah, it's funny because it looks like a cheap Dojin fighter. I remember the sprites being like pretty good. Maybe I just liked how big the hit counter was. Look at the size of that fucking hit counter. They're not bad sprites for a PS1 game, though.
2 hit.
2 hits! This deserves to take up half the fucking screen. Oh jeez, it's got sick techno music. No wonder I bought this. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, I like this so much, no, but I bought it from Japanese PSN because I was like, look at these character designs. They got colors, and the hit sparks are gigantic, and the hit counter is even more gigantic. This game consists entirely of hit sparks.
When you want substance over styles, or substance over fucking, what do you call it, style over substance? Go for giant fucking hit counters.
Yup! 2 hits! I just go, oh my god, her backwards walk animation. She literally just looks like she's gonna leave. It is literally just her walk animation going the other way. I'm just leaving. I was too close to her to hit with that projectile. This is not a good game.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. It sounds like the best game. It's the kind of shit show you should play. Yeah.
You know you want to make that counter go in the double digits. You get that sucker in triple digits, it will take up the whole screen.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, are you seeing this hit counter? You saw the hit counter. It had 2 hits. It was amazing. I'm Captain Grappleman. Look at me, I'm gonna grapple. There's some trilogy of pseudo-shit 3D fighters that were only released in Japan that had pretty nutty character design. I need to figure out where I put those. I think I grabbed the ISOs of them just to check them out. It is amazing just how many games the PS1 had it that were only released in Japan.
Yeah. You could say that. There's a lot of crazy shit coming out of that country at the time, that's for sure.
Yeah. Because every time I think I've seen everything, it's like, no. Here's some other just triple obscure game you've never heard of that now you're super interested in. Man, now I'm super interested in that game that I'm super interested in. What the fuck, you know?
True dat.
The truest dat.
It's crazy. So, isn't it Dan's birthday?
Apparently it's Dan's birthday, I believe. I don't know what to do about that. It's like, happy birthday, Dan! Danked memes forever. I've literally got nothing.
Maybe let him into your stream?
That is an idea. Dan, would you like to join us?
"14 hours later. Oh, sorry guys, I had to leave. I had to take a nap."
Yup. But that's good. Oh yeah, I wonder what's going on with the PS4 release of Chaos Code. Ooh. There's a game I haven't poked at in a hot minute.
What?
Phantom Breaker Extra.
Oh god. The best game ever made, right?
Right. It's sad how much more embarrassing it is than the original Phantom Breaker. I'm sure it fixes some issues. But man, why would you say, okay, yeah, no, all the other characters are going to be hand-drawn, but 3 new characters, we're just going to do crappy cel-shaded CG for them. That won't look horribly out of place and awkward at all.
Of course not.
Yeah, don't you know anything about game design?
Yeah, it'll look like the fucking, it'll look like a stalwart fucking addition to our otherwise perfect game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like almost like saying, you could do anything in our game. We even have multiplayer, and just hide that fact behind a sticker.
That was the part I forgot to mention. I can't get over the fact that there was a fucking sticker. Man. I don't know if I kind of feel a little bad for that guy, and I don't even know. I mentioned earlier that I think maybe the entire game was procedurally generated and he has no clue what he actually made.
That might actually be even worse.
From his reaction, that almost sounded like it was like, I can't believe people are like meeting up on, or like trying to meet up on the same planet. I'm gonna try to like make that more doable. But it's like, but there's no multiplayer. You're just going to emphasize the fact that you have no multiplayer? The 5 powered and games.
I bet when that guy goes to sleep, he fucking hugs his fucking Peter Molyneux fucking poster before he goes to bed. He kisses his fingertips and then gently rubs them across Peter Molyneux's forehead, poster's forehead.
It's funny because he made fun of Peter Molyneux earlier, so I don't know.
Yeah, I bet he did. Now he's like, oh man. Peter Molyneux just shows up at his door. Here's your decoder ring. Here's your fucking, just...
Yeah. I was talking about that earlier because everyone else was so surprised by how disappointed they were in Fable, and they were like, but he made Black and White. It's like, yeah, and I was following Black and White before release, and he Molyneux'd the fuck out of that.
Yep. You can do anything in this game. You can control the lives of your townspeople. You are God. Game comes out. Not so much, Doug. Not so much.
The thing I remembered was he was promising that the creature, there would be an infinite number of creatures that changed. No two would be exactly the same, and they're all like changed based on the how you raise them. And it's like, no, there's 3: neutral, good, and evil. Dan Fan is not at home.
Perhaps Dan Fan is out partying with the locals at an Applebee's or something along those lines.
Dan Fan needs to party hard.
Or depending on how he can handle his liquor, hardly party.
Party like it's 1990 Ninja Kid.
Nobody should ever do that.
Everyone should do that.
That's a lie.
Is it? Or
I think I'm required by law to let everybody know that Jill's statements do not reflect the opinions of everybody else in the chat. Please do not party like it's 1990 Ninja Kid. We cannot be held responsible for your actions. You end up waking up looking like fucking Chubby Cherub. That's not our fault.
Oh, good. Yeah, give me freaking bad CG man. Okay, that's not it. How do I throw my friggin' shurikens? I thought it was just... Oh, no, not that. Okay, that's teleports. Is it neutral? No, it's not neutral. Alright, you don't actually do it in the air. How do I moves? I don't remember.
If you know how to shit game, then please call the hotline for the stream.
Yeah, the inputs are a little different than in Battleground.
Wait a second. Are you saying the inputs for a fighting game are different than the inputs for a fucking brawler?
Yes, but only slightly.
That 10 out of 10. Best game.
Oh. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm starting to remember. I think maybe I don't remember how buttons work.
That's fine. Most companies don't know how fucking game development works.
Yeah, true. That's right. I have to press 2 buttons simultaneously. There we go. Now I've got my specials. Now I know how to just slam into you. Do the slam jam. Bam! 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 And then we go into the super. We are in business. Welcome to Phantom Breaker, bitches. Welcome to Phantom Breaker. We breaking all the phantoms tonight. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He went into crazy time mode.
Oh no, top tier Chan.
Oh no. There we go. Oh, almost. No. Now that I remember buttons. This game is Phantom Breaker again.
crap. Oh crap.
Oh, crap.
I heard the Victo Lee thing and I was like, oh no.
Yeah! One, I'm remembering how to break phantoms. Hey, look, it's a character that was supposed to be released as DLC for Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds. How many years ago?
More than 6?
I don't think it was more than 6. But yeah, probably 5. 4 or 5, yeah. Something like that. Still waiting. I wonder the crap that company is even doing right now. Probably making a visual novel, but...
Gotta keep that waifu strong, dog.
Yep. Well, visual novels are their bread and butter. They've apparently made, like, some of the best.
Really?
Yeah. People freaking swear by, what's that thing called? Steins Gate. Fucking love that Steins Gate shit.
Really?
Yeah. Which is where the one guest character with the brown hair and the bananas made of jello is from.
That explains that then.
Mm-hmm. Like, there's that, and I don't believe they make Muv-Luv, though. Because apparently Muv-Luv Alternative is preposterously good and also traumatic.
What is it, a visual novel?
Yeah, visual novel. Like, I guess the original Muv-Luv was like a typical, like, high school romance thing, but Muv-Luv Alternative is this post-apocalyptic mech thing with the same characters, except everything is completely fucked and it fucks with your brain, and you... I have a friend who played it and said that he had to just sit there and cry in a shower for a while. Curled up in the fetal position. It's like, well, okay.
It's either a very, very powerful... and then that's the visual novel?
Yeah.
So that's either a very powerful visual novel or your friend is emotionally damaged.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with powerful visual novel.
Okay.
Known that guy for a while, and he doesn't seem like the emotionally damaged type.
He doesn't seem like the type that would just spit hyperbole about crying in a shower?
Hard to say on the hyperbole, but wouldn't be much hyperbole. He's in marketing, so it is possible.
I mean, that might have been a phrasing thing, like, man, you know, like, I shit my pants because that was spooky. It's like, I didn't really shit my pants. I was like, oh, wow, it's scary. That type of scenario, you know?
Right, no, and I understand that, but it's still a quite the statement.
If it comes from him, then it's a decent recommendation, then.
Yeah. Speaking of, did you ever watch, I know this isn't usually your kind of thing, but did you watch Team 4 Star's playthrough of, Nekopara?
No, I rarely watch, what do you call it?
I recommend it.
Well, I rarely watch Let's Plays. If I have anything going on with Let's Plays, it's usually in the background as background audio noise while I work on something.
That'll work. They did some very good editing with it, and yeah, Nekopara is not for these guys. They made a new series just for them playing dating sims while drunk called Yes, Yes, Love Adventure Go. And Nekopara was a very strong start for it. because the game it was a visual novel. It had no interactivity whatsoever. But it was interesting. That is an interesting game made by very interesting people who are interesting. I'm interested in them. And Dan Fan says Ben Steins Gate. The dankness never ends.
In a world we must defend. Pokemon.
Gotta meme them all.
God damn it.
Really, I should just wrap this up and have you, like, do things. Or not, whatever.
Looks like you're elbow deep in shit. I don't know why you're not playing Ninja Kid.
Because I don't have a good means of playing Ninja Kid right now.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Wow, how the fuck did that happen?
I've never streamed NES games.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I don't have anything set up for, like, recording off an NES emulator or anything like that. Because I rarely record off my actual computer. I usually record off another computer onto my computer, which is probably what I'd do, and it'd be fine. But that's why I'm not playing Ninja Kid right now. Otherwise, I would be worse than you at it, because I'm not actually very good at Ninja Kid.
Get your chubby cherub on, dog. Eat all the fucking snacks.
Never played Chubby Cherub.
It's so fucking rough.
Okay, I gotta read this intro, because this is too beautiful.
Rectum. I mean, Recom.
Where's the one with the text? Whatever. Maybe I have to wait for later for that.
I know this game.
Yeah, Dark Awake. The King Has No Name. Also
Yeah, they
known as,
had this on the what do you call it, on the Nesca fucking live machines in fucking Akihabara.
Yeah, where it's called Chaos Breaker.
Or Dark Awake.
Chaos Breaker is its Japanese name, and they changed.
Well aware of that.
Either way, it's a shame they never released this for Western PSN.
Is it?
It is.
Is it just from like a historical standpoint?
No, it's actually a pretty fun game. It looks like a gigantic pile of shit, but it's pretty cool.
It ain't that fucking what the hell was that Genesis shit we were playing that one night? Or no, that Game Boy Advance game you had me fucking play that.
Oh, Dual Blade!
Yeah, hot garbage. Hot Jeeba garbage.
Yeah, no, this is made by the people who made King of Fighters 2001. This is their dream project. It's KOF, but Warcraft 1.
Yeah, KOF 2K1 wasn't the best title.
No, but I respect that this was their dream project, and it pretty much just plays like KOF but Warcraft. It's kind of cool. Actually, no, it's a little. I don't know, not quite KOF. I think I kind of like this a little better. It is surprisingly responsive and fun. But oh my shit, does it look like a pile of shit.
From the folks that brought you Something Else Brings this company, or this game. Woo!
Yep, good old Eolith.
Over there doing the Lord's work. Technically.
Yep. The Weapon Lord's work.
Oh, NHL. No. No.
How the fuck are my buttons? Oh, jeez, I can't read this shit. Which one of these is this reconfigure controls?
Sure.
Oh, no, that's leaderboards. Something in option. Oh, can't read. Oh, no. Oh, is this the instructions? What? Why would you lay out your buttons like that? That's oh my god.
You better respect it. That's their dream project.
The arcade version's their dream project. I'm pretty certain they were out of business by the time this was released. And they decided that A should be the circle button, B should be X, C should be triangle, and square should be D? What?
Sounds. When Rich Evans there for a second, holy fuck, dude.
What? I don't understand. Oh, jeez. Apparently, this came out back in 2010. Oh, I feel like I haven't made very many episodes.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah.
It's because you haven't.
Okay, whatever. Enough of that. We're figuring it out. This is okay. The controls are just backwards. It's fine. It's fine. Game still plays great with that fantastic background. It does. It plays fine. It's just a really weird button layout.
Don't you mean the most amazing button layout ever?
Most backwards ass button layout.
It'd be great. As if like when you're trying to fucking put the inputs in for the buttons and shit, it just starts playing the Ninja Kid theme.
Da 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 da.
Like every button input is just part of that fucking tune and it's all hidden, so you have to play it in a certain order to make it work.
That would be amazing.
It's like those dudes that'll play a wild thing on the random bells in the background on fucking one of those fucking stages in Overwatch. They'll just shoot the bells until they all make chimes and shit, so the dude will shoot them at different intervals to play music while they're bored.
I could bust out friggin' big band in Skullgirls.
Do the custom songs. Oh god, no.
I'm sure we can make it work. Do 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 do.
You're probably like do. You probably make that work. You probably make that a thing.
Oh no. Call Tumblr accidentally whitewashed the Black Elf.
What'd you do? He pressed the wrong button.
I pressed the wrong button. She looks... Actually, she doesn't look that bad, but still. I was here for the blue skin.
Well, just blame Japan for fucking, conforming to the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Even giving you that option to begin with. You fucking shell of a man.
Guys,
That was a sound effect.
if I ever wind up in your neck of the woods again, I'm making you play this game. You would,
Yeah, or I could just go play it when I go back to Japan.
or that, yeah. I know
they're
the
fucking
skeleton
everywhere.
on the horse has a, is it?
Yeah, it's in all the Nesca Live machines. The Nesca Lives over there have like 30 plus games on them, dude. They're not like ours where they have like 8, and they're all King of Fighters, and like 1 BlazBlue.
Gotcha.
Fuck's my phone. I'm gonna fucking read that list. I took a photo of the front of the Nesca cap. I was like, Jesus Christ, there's even like elevator action and shit on it. They had retro stuff on there too. It was crazy.
Wacky.
Let's see. The most depressed Link backpack. No. All right. Let me dig through this shit and take a look. What's the name of that game you're playing?
It would be either Chaos Breaker or Dark Awake.
Alright, let me take a look through my shit real quick. Chaos Breaker confirmed, sir. Also, Dark Awake confirmed.
Okay, very weird that they would have both.
Yeah, I know, right? Maybe they're right above each other. It's like the second row. It's like Vampire Saviors Alpha 03, Hyper Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Third Strike, Ultra Street Fighter 4, Chaos Breaker, and then Dark Awake.
Maybe they actually updated it when another company got it and they switched back to the old designs.
Yeah, this thing had everything. It had like Rumblefish 2, Chaos Code. It had that fucking Demon Bride, Psychic Force 2012. Fucking all kinds of shit. Battle Fantasia was on there. Arcane Heart 6-star sign, or whatever, 6-star, whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking Persona Ultimax Suplex Hold, BlazBlue, Yatagarasu, Skullgirls, Magical Bead. Do Not Fall, a whole bunch of weird bullet shooters that I can't read the names for. Some Crimson Clover game, Ikaruga, Raiden 4, Raiden Trad, Homura, Space Invaders, Elevator Action, Roston, Spika Adventure, Puzzle Bubble, Dragon Dance. Fucking, what else we got in here? Oh, that one, the new version of the Power Instinct with fucking super awesome Kung Fu No Pants, whatever her name is. Aquapaza, KOF 13, KOF fucking 2K2, KOF 98. A lot of crazy shit on those, dude. Tons. It was fucking magical. Who the fuck's Rockin' at?
That's a good question.
So maybe he's off playing Overwatch.
Maybe.
Been going pretty hard at that lately.
Kill everyone.
I agree. What are we talking about?
This game's fantastic voice acting. Everyone.
Sounds like some pro level shit right there, sir.
Oh, absolutely. Alright, Barely Clothed Elf Maiden versus Nosferatu Knight. Let's go.
I almost want to see if that fucking company, what do you call it, has what do you call it, release like their model assets or anything. That'd be fucking rad.
That would be.
To be able to see him in a, in a setting that isn't a shit game, or not a shit game, but a shittily displayed format.
Yeah, it would be amazing to actually see the original models behind this, but I severely doubt it. And I cannot get over how much the backgrounds just look like Diablo 1. Stay a while and listen.
Right. dankest, baby.
At least it has a bikini-clad barbarian woman. It's certainly a plus, especially when I use the alt color to make her bright friggin' pink and blonde.
Patriarchy and white privilege.
Yep.
Wonder if Japan's concept of armor for females is like, well, since they don't have a lot of hit points, they know they're going to get killed, so they're going to be mages and not wear anything because it doesn't matter.
Or just tradition. Bikini armor is bikini armor. It's a fantasy. Go fantastic. Also, this game's Korean.
I like that. Fucking absolves them.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
I played Lineage 2.
Japan's idea would be Korea's, based on freaking Warcraft.
Based on old Frank Frazetta artwork from the 70s.
Based on old Frank Frazetta artwork at Warcraft, because I just look at this game and I say, you guys wanted to make KOF Warcraft. There had to be.
Warcraft the Fighter.
Warcraft the Fighter. I bet they approached Blizzard about it and they were probably like, no? What? No?
Just like, man, we got our own ideas, and then their ideas never come out for like 20 years.
Yeah. They probably just weren't gonna give any sort of character design game whatever rights to a random Korean company.
This is what, like late 90s when this came out? Early 2000s?
Yeah, no, it was early 2000s. It was... Actually, I don't know. Oh, wait, yeah, I think this was after KOF 2001, and then they went bankrupt shortly after this game. So it was probably... I don't know, 2003 at the latest.
Battle 1. Fight.
I kind of like the fact that all the teams are, like, different races. Like, I'm fighting Team Dark Elf right now. Just got done fighting Team Light Elf. There's Team Human, Team Dwarf, so there's actually 3 dwarfs in there. Team Undead, Team Orcs. Because that prevents them from being all like, hey, yeah, we're just going to make everyone a human.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, man. I think it's a cool concept.
It just looks like a sack of shit. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm more intrigued by the quality of the models than I am anything else, because those models look like they're really, really well done, even though it's, you know, pixelated crap, rendering and shit.
Yeah, thanks to their okay animation, it's once you get into it, the game actually, it just starts to feel right. And then you look at the backgrounds and you laugh. Because the backgrounds are really bad.
They are a bit rough.
It's just a smidge. Just
a skosh.
Just a skosh, yes.
Now, I would assume that, you know, doing the assets this way probably saved them a shitload of money and was actually the only thing that let them get this game to come out.
I also wonder if they had originally planned it to be on Neo Geo or something. Because I think that's a really strong possibility. Ah, there I go. I finally lose.
How dare you?
How dare I?
The King's Court will make a mockery of you, sir.
Give me that opening sequence. We need to see it, because it is beautiful.
That's a lie, Pee-wee.
In the remote past, a war went on between gods and dragons. The war was furious and the sky burned, the sea seethed and the earth tore. The war, it seemed to continue forever, came to the end by lost power of dragon. The king of dragon was took away true name, the rise of power by gods, so they gave out. The king, which was still strong, sealed up the farthest island as the king has no name. Other dragons were ejected from here or died. And exhausted gods got off somewhere. Leaving mana and item for someday. Dark awake! The king has no name!
That's just great. Just some gods just off in the corner jerking their dicks.
Yup. On that note, come to find out, remember that one mobile game that I was all like, this is like it was written by Rockin'?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I tried to check on that and my copy wasn't working. I was like, oh no, don't tell me I can't play it. It's like, no. They re-uploaded it. They re-uploaded it and now it's a series. There's like 4 or 5 games in it now, and I'm like, oh geez. So I need to like look into some of these and see if they're just as magical as the first.
Oh no.
Oh yes. But alright, I think that's where I'm gonna call a stream for now. This is a beautiful work. Actually, it's one thing I need to do. I still haven't played my copy of Streak.
Is that a game about some dude in a fucking giant overcoat?
No, thankfully.
Because it should be.
It's a hoverboard racing game. Yeah. I remember I was originally ignoring it, and then I heard one of the songs from it, and I was like, oh crap, this game is amazing. It has like a really, really pointlessly good soundtrack. Alright, it is analog compatible too. Excellent.
I'm assuming that means you can get audio from it?
No, I mean, analog controller compatible. It's a PS1 game.
Ah, bonus.
Exactly. Good. It's a hoverboard racing game. Be nice to have some analogity.
Analogity.
Analogityosity. By the way, did you ever play the survival mode in Driver?
No. I don't believe I did. Driver was a franchise that I didn't put a lot of time into because I believe when that game was out, I was playing fighting games pretty much predominantly all the time. I wasn't playing fighting games, I think I was playing stealth shit like Tenchu or Metal Gear, so.
I couldn't actually get it to start, Driver. So all I did was I would rent it and play survival mode. And survival mode is amazing, and I highly recommend it. Basically, you're in the city, it starts up, and there's like 4 cops going after you, and their AI is completely crazy. They do not give a fuck. They will fly through all sorts of things, and they're just trying to run into you and murder you.
Nice.
Yeah, they are murder cops. Controller settings. Switch to analog mode. And go with freestyle. Pierce, Havoc, Grooves, Jade, Mogul, Wheels, Fatale, Cat, Sierra, Edge.
Oh no.
Okay, fine. Be that. We'll do.
What's up?
Figuring out how things are. Let's try this game. Let's give it a spin, and then we can call it a stream.
The game needs to have a soundtrack by Offspring. Right? Just, yeah.
No, whatever soundtrack this has is better. It's already better. Actually,
Really?
okay, actually, no. I don't know how much is actually better than Day after day, you get no relief. The powers that be, they hang on to teeth. Oh my god, I'm bad at this game. This game, I don't. Oh no. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's fall on head. I found the fall on head button.
That's an important button, sir.
It is. Oh. Okay, yeah, this game is different than it has a learning curve. I ain't calling this bad yet. Especially, I've seen people who can make this game go. I'm not one of them. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This is making me wish I had some vertical jumps. Burn to the burn!
This game looks fucking amazing.
It is really, really squirrely. And just... Ooh, buddy. You know what? See, what the problem was, I was trying to use the analog controls that it supports. How the fuck did I come in first? I think everyone quit. But, yeah, no, the analog controls... No. No, don't try to analog.
Not so much, huh?
Yeah, not so much.
Now, is this like during like the early heyday of analog controls, everybody's still trying to figure it out type of thing, or is this just like horrible incompetence?
Early heyday, but yeah, no, this plays way better with the digital controls. This plays pretty much fine now. I just... Yeah, don't play with analog.
Well, it's good to know.
Yeah, cause it supports the analog sticks, but I don't think the controls are actually analog. So it's acting like you're going all the way to the left, even though you're only tapping to the left.
I remember when the DualShock first came out, we're like, what the fuck is this thing?
Oh yeah, I remember that, and I was like, oh, that's cool, it's got 2 analog sticks, rumble, that's kind of neat, and then they made Ape Escape, and I'm like, okay, I'm in.
Because I remember it first came out, and everybody was showing off, what was it, that rally game that first came out that was like really the big thing. One of the first games that really can, like, you know, use that shit. Like, oh wow, that's sort of neat. Like, what other games does it work on? Well, there's like 3. Nope, I'm good.
Yep.
I can still play Tenchi without an analog stick. Fuck you, bro.
Now, the only game that was why Sony made Ape Escape, and it's like, Ape Escape 1 is still like the best of the series. Like, it's Ape Escape 1 and then Ape Escape Gel Edition or 3. I still haven't beaten Ape Escape 3, but I do love it a lot. Again, that's one of those ones where I bought it in Japanese, got halfway through, then bought it in English and was like, I already played this in Japanese.
Yeah, well, the first import game I ever had on a PS1 was Tenchu. Yeah, didn't know a goddamn thing was going on the stage. Just knew how to murder everybody, and learned what shit did. And the American game came out. I've still never played the English version of Tenchu 1 ever.
Really?
No idea what's going on in that game. I know it's about rescuing a princess in a castle, and there's an evil ninja dude that has an Oni mask. That's all I know.
Honestly, I don't think the missions are all that, like, related. I think just rescuing your princess in a castle is a thing that happens at one point.
Because I know that's the end of that's like the big end of the game thing.
Right.
That's all I remember. But it's like, yeah, just murder some dudes, I guess. Just go out here with my fucking rice buns and just fucking kill everybody.
There's actually a cheat code you can put in to get the Japanese voices. That gets really awkward because they, changed one character from a little girl to someone much older. So you switch to the Japanese voices and she has a little girl voice. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then we found out that was a thing they changed. It's like, oh, well, suddenly that makes sense. The English voice acting is so good. You've been a bad boy. It's payback time.
Oh, is it really that good?
Oh yes. Like,
oh man.
It's the kind of bad voice acting that gets stuck in your head for all eternity because you just remember it. At least for the first stage, because that's all I could play of Tenchu 1, but... Somebody help! Get her! Get her! It looks like you chose the wrong party to crash.
Oh no! Is that really is that how it is?
Yeah, there is the boss of the first stage, like the samurai guy that Echigoya calls out, kinda sounds like Strong Bad.
Oh no!
It looks like you chose the wrong party to crash.
Oh, hello, what's going on, Mickey outfit? You're looking pretty fucking hot. What's going on?
Looks like I'm gonna have to jump.
You guys want to hang out? Maybe, like, get some tacos? Go down to go down to EB Games and get some TurboGrafx games?
Who the fuck did the music for this game? Legit looking that up right now. Gotta be in the instruction book. Does this have a soundtrack I could buy? I don't think it did, because otherwise that would have been ripped to YouTube instead of Game Rips. Looks like it has a fanfic in the back. Yeah, Streak the Story, introduction.
Really?
Yeah.
Looking pretty Mickey outy pants. Alright, what's going on?
Producer, software lead, music, sound, and video director, sound designers. Who the fuck did that? Here we go. Background movies, music. Chuck E. Myers, Big Idea Music Productions. And he is actually one of the performers. Okay, it does. I guess it has an all-original soundtrack of preposterously good music.
Cool.
Yeah, with a surprising amount of vocals. It's like if you combined the Crazy Taxi soundtrack with a little bit of techno dance. So the perfect the perfect hoverboard racing soundtrack.
Weird.
Like Skater, but from the future.
From the far distant future of 1990X.
Yup. Alright, time to call a stream. Good night, everybody.
Yep.